This program will take you through important inspection and maintenance guidelines for the AM series boilers and water heaters. Please take note that this program should be used as reference for the AM series boilers and water heaters only. This program is no substitute for the instructional manual that accompany your unit. These video chapters are an additional tool to help you operate your unit to its maximum potential. First, an important note of caution about your unit and its operation. To ensure the continued safe and efficient operation of your unit, it is highly recommended that it be checked at regular intervals and serviced whenever necessary. Regular maintenance will prolong the life of the boiler. Next, we'll take you through the AM series boilers and water heaters maintenance schedule. The following maintenance operations have been separated for you into two categories: the maintenance schedule for the service technician's annual startup and the schedule for user maintenance. For the service technician's annual startup, address any reported problems. Check all piping for gas leaks. Verify flue and air lines are in good condition and tightly sealed. Check the system's water pressure, piping, and expansion tank. Check control settings. Check ignition and flame sense electrodes. Check wiring and connections. Perform startup checkout and performance verification. Conduct a flame inspection. Check the flame signal. Inspect the combustion chamber. Clean and vacuum if necessary. Clean the heat exchangers if the flue temperature is 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 degrees Celsius above return water temperature. Clean condensate reservoir and fill with fresh water. Clean the air filter. Check the capacity input. Finally, check the relief valve. For the user, the following maintenance operations must be checked. Check the boiler area and pressure gauge daily. Monthly, check the vent piping and vent termination screen. Check the relief valve. Check the condensate drain systems. Check the system's air vents to ensure there are no leaks. Periodically, test the low water cutoff, if used. And reset the low water cutoff, if used. Every 6 months, check the boiler gas and water piping for leaks. Finally, on month's landing at the end of each season, shut the boiler down, unless the boiler is used for domestic hot water. First, remove the fan burner assembly unit. Remove any deposits accumulated on the ignition and flame sensor electrode using sandpaper. Check the positioning of the electrodes. Finally, reinstall the fan burner assembly back into the unit. For a performance verification inspection, start the unit and conduct a combustion calibration test. Inspect the condensate drain lines, condensate fittings, and condensate trap for signs of weeping or leakage. Ensure there is sufficient neutralizer media. It is recommended to replace this media annually. The burner and heat exchanger must be checked every year and cleaned if required. Now we'll show you how. Close the manual shutoff valve. Turn off the unit. Remove the unit covers. Loosen the screws and move up the ignition transformer. Disconnect the 2 wires from the ignition electrodes. Remove the electrical connections from the ignition transformer and remove the ignition transformer. Then, disconnect the wire from the flame detection electrode. Rotate the air inlet in the down direction. Pull the air inlet silencer in the left direction and remove it from the fan. Unscrew the nut. Take note of the gasket between the nut and the gas valve, and remove the electrical connector from the gas valve. Remove the clip using a screwdriver. Remove the gas valve from its position. Please note the O-ring. Disconnect the fan electrical connectors. Disconnect the green and yellow ground wire. Disconnect the check valve proof switch electrical connector. Unscrew the 4 nuts. Remove the entire fan and burner assembly as demonstrated here. Prepare a suitable cover for the burner so that no dirt, water, or other foreign objects can fall into the burner unit from above. Use a brush with plastic bristles to clean the inside of the combustion chamber. Use a vacuum cleaner to remove any unburned residue from the combustion chamber. Clean the surfaces of the burner and around the electrodes using the vacuum cleaner. While performing the next step, carefully wash only the inside of the combustion chamber and do not get water on the outside of the combustion chamber opening. Using only water, wash the inside of the combustion chamber. The water will drain into the condensate drain as depicted here. Reassemble the components by performing the disassembly steps in reverse order. Taking care to reinstall the gasket at the nut and the O-ring. These must be in good condition. If not, they must be replaced with some new ones. Open the manual gas shutoff valve, check that there are no gas leaks, and restore electrical power to the unit. For the unit to work properly, the air filter must be clean. A dirty air filter can cause a power input reduction of the unit, resulting in system malfunctions. Refer to your manual's instructions to gain access to the internal components. Now let's take a look on how to clean the air filter. Remove the air filter by pulling down and out. Clean the surface of the air filter using compressed air. Finally, reinstall the air filter. We hope you found this presentation to be a useful tool for learning about the best installation practices and design features of this AirCo product. These video chapters are not a substitute for the instructional manual that accompany your unit, and are provided as an additional informational tool to help you operate your unit to its maximum potential and efficiency. If you have additional questions about your unit, please contact the local representative or dealer you purchase your unit from. If you would like to learn more about the Module-X EXT or other products in the AirCo family, please visit us at airco.com.